Sorry to keep you waiting a little bit over. The old chin wagging. Here he is. Here he is. How you doing?
Hello. Hello. I'm all right, mate. Yourself?
What, mate? I'm looking forward to this. It's been a while.
It's when was the last one we did?
It wasn't. Yeah, I can't even remember. Was it Stag and Really Good one that we did, or I can't remember.
No. We've done something else since then, and I can't think what. My brain is absolutely appalling.
Yeah, mine's gone.
Uh,
By all means, anyone that's watching, refresh our memories with whatever we did last. But it's been a while anyway. As you can see from the title,
every day's
well, yeah. We're taking a look at 3 Weird Beard beers.
Yep.
A nice mixture of styles. Pilsner. Kill Pills.
Yep. Looks
and
nice.
Then we've got Isolation IPA.
I love the can art on this. It's fucking brilliant.
Yeah, I do like that. I like the skull thing on the Weird Beard ones. And then to top it off, a nice coconut stout.
Yeah, coconut stout.
Yeah. So yeah,
I'll tell you
what
it was. It was the curry beers.
Yes, that's it. Yeah, the Cobra and.
I only know that because I've just looked it up.
Well done.
Hang on 2 seconds. Wanda, did you want me to put my headphones in so I'm not quite so loud? Huh? Do you want me to put my earphones in so it's not quite so loud? Huh? Sure. Okay. She's watching telly.
Am I coming through all right?
You're coming through loud and clear. Just obviously she's watching telly, so she doesn't want me to shout too much. As long as you can hear me.
Okie dokie. So we've got a few people that have just rolled in.
What the fuck? When he's had a few, he gets a bit loud. What sort of comment's that?
Such a. Right, so we've got Thomas, Window Beer Reviews in the house. Hello, Tom. How are you doing, buddy?
Tom.
Then we've got our mate, Mr. Keggy. All the beer, no idea. All right, lads. All right, Thomas.
In.
Yeah. Shady Beer Reviews. Doing the beer review later. And then he puts, your microphone was playing up last time, Dean. Left Scott talking to Rory. Yeah, I just went, I was a fucking nightmare, that was.
Have you got your is your broadband sorted out now?
Yeah, I fiddled about with that booster a little bit more. I don't think it was queued up properly, but we'll see anyway. Enough waffling. Let's get the beer on the go. Should we go with this Killer Pills first, then, bud?
I was going with the yeah. I was going for that. So what is it? It's
Get out of the way.
You know, I haven't even looked at them.
5% ABV.
5%. So Dean sent me these beers. I send him stuff for lives. He sends me stuff for lives. Yeah, decent. I don't think I've had any weird beard stuff. It's not something that's on my radar.
Yeah, I've had a few in the past, but again, I think it's one of them brewers. They make some excellent beers, but it's just, I don't know, a little bit in the shadow maybe with like other London brewers at the moment.
Probably. When you text me to say that you got the stuff from a London brewery, and I was going through the brewery saying they were all my favourites. I would never have. I think I've got round to Weird Beard at all.
So this interesting on the can, Wolfrolicana UK Cascade.
Mm-hmm. A changing dry hopped pills.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds all right.
Yeah, looks pretty good, pretty decent.
I took these out of the fridge about an hour ago, I think.
Yeah. Straw colour.
Yeah, straw colour. Nice. Gentle carbonation. I wouldn't say it's raging away in there.
No. I like the look of it because there's nothing worse than too much carbonation. It just fills you up.
Well, you just gassed out straight away, didn't you?
Gassed out, yeah, before you've even dug into it. Yeah, finger of that white on the top. Nose.
Quite lemony.
Yeah, sharp lemon.
Yeah. It's a nice peppery. Yeah, malty. Not gentle pepperiness behind it, not massive. Smells nice.
Yeah, it smells all right. It's going for the kill, bud. Cheers.
That's nice. Lovely
crispness to it, isn't it? Yeah. My first beer of the day, so much appreciated on the.
At a McDonald's.
Yeah, it's a decent effort, isn't
it? It's quite nice. It is. I can see where the dry hopping's coming because there is a nice dryness to it. Makes you want to go back for more.
Yeah, it is. So almost that sort of pop sensation. Dries your palate out quite quick.
Need a bit more on it.
Yeah.
That's all right. That is. That's very drinkable.
Yeah. It's perfectly acceptable craft pills.
Just seeing what else is on the back, see if it tells us anything else about it. Quite hard to read actually in that colour.
Yeah.
Malt, hop, yeast, water, and that's it. Yeah, it's very drinkable.
Yeah, I mean I said before on my reviews with this style of beer, it's you can't really get into the nitty gritty with it because the flavours in there aren't in there to pull out this and that and this and that. You know, you're saying the same things over and over again. Really, it is
the things with Pilsner. Pilsner's a very simple style, isn't it? It's it's no bells and whistles with it, so you're never going to get a massive difference with them. It's whether it's been done all right or it's a fucking brains lager.
Yeah. It's. I don't think it's the best Pilsner that I've ever had. It's definitely not the worst. It gets lost in that middle order.
Yeah. Yeah.
But good. You know, it's nice that Weird Beard have put their stamp on this style. You know, it passes for me.
It's crisp. It's clean. There's nothing bad about it. I wouldn't say it's really nice.
No, everything's in the right shot for me. And a nice citrus, crisp dryness. Yeah, decent. Is that all right?
Yeah, of course it is.
Obviously, it's a play on the old Kill Bill, isn't it?
Yeah. When you sent me the beers, I said to Wanda instantly that the branding and marketing and the excuse me, the can wraps are really good, really clever, and they stand out. And I like things that stand out.
Yeah, I like that school thing. I think the first beer that I ever had from these guys was probably I think it's their core beer that they do. It's a Mariana Trench.
Right.
Some sort of IPA from what I remember of it. I think that was my first experience with trying a beer from these. That was when it was going back in the bottle days when it was just all bottles.
Yeah.
Now, I've had a few in the past. Yeah, it's good brewery. I like I say, the branding's pretty good. I like it.
It's another one that their logo, obviously the Weird Beard logo stands out. I like the fonts. I like the way they incorporate. Have the glasses on, really. The skull and that into the branding on their the bottles and that.
The font is nice.
The font's really good. It all makes it stand out.
So as for this Pilsner from Weird Beard, yeah, I like it. Thumbs up for me.
It's there's a nice dryness to it. There's a nice pepperiness at the back, lemony, citrusy. That's what it does for me. I'll give that a thumbs up.
Yeah, definitely. Bowman's Beer Reviews, evening all. Evening, chap.
Hello, mate.
And then Barry puts, good to see British lagers getting better. Yeah, there's some really good ones out there. There is. You just got to find them.
Well, there's plenty of breweries around now, isn't there? That hopefully they'll survive all of this nonsense. And obviously, with the summer weather apart from today, obviously, which has been terrible. With the summer, I mean, I know you're a big champion of lagers and pilsners in the summer. So hopefully, with some of the breweries out there that don't normally do pilsners and stuff, maybe they'll look staggeringly good. I don't think I've ever come across a lager or a pilsner for them. So hopefully, they'll brew some stuff from there.
Yeah, it's nice to see them put their little spin on it as well.
Barbecue beers, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just a fantastic.
Yeah,
I mean, yesterday that wouldn't have lasted 5 minutes. Yesterday, I would have just knocked it straight back because it was absolutely baking hot, and it's just the perfect beer to have when it's really warm. You know, it's just
baking hot, and I had 2 6.9% stouts. Brilliant. Video coming tomorrow.
Like you do.
Like you do.
Paul's beer reviews. Evening all. Hope you are well. How are you doing, Paul?
Hello, Paul. I'll tell you what. His channel over the last month has exploded. He's done really, really well. He picked a really good subject of the park bench beers.
Park bench beers, yeah.
And he's been on a roll, and it's really, really good to see. Paul's a lovely guy, lovely man.
Yeah.
And it's good to see. It's good to see nice, decent people cracking on a bit.
Oh, definitely. I mean, he's been doing it for a fair bit now, hasn't he, old Paul? And
a few years now, hasn't he?
Yeah,
Paul,
You're
still watching, Paul. Let us know how long you've been going, mate.
It's got to be a couple of years. It's got to be.
He's got to be good. He's got to be going 2-3 years, I would think.
Mm.
But he's flown over 500. He's on his way.
Yeah. And the good thing with his channel as well, he mixes it up a bit because he'll drink all the bloody tramp juice, and then he also likes the decent stuff.
He caters to everybody, doesn't he?
Yeah. That's what you've got to do. You try everything. You've got to, haven't you?
There's no
2.5 years now.
2.5 years. Yeah, I'd say he's gained something like over 100 and some subscribers in the last month. I mean, he's flying along, and it's good to see. I like things like that.
Yeah, definitely. This lockdown thing, though, that's helped. People
hammered morning, noon, and night.
Yeah, got nothing else to do. Let's go on YouTube.
I've got no milk from the cornflakes. What beer have I got in the fridge got on them?
Yeah. Right, next up.
IPA?
IPA it is then.
Oh, I just better finish this one off first. I need another glass.
Yeah, isolation and IPA.
And IPA.
And this one is coming in 6.5.
See if there's anything else.
Again,
I purposely haven't looked at the tins. They've been in the fridge since you sent them. Well, I've not looked at anything to do with them, to be fair. I just thought we'd take it as we go. I'd do that anyway with most of my fucking beers. But
yeah. Bare bones information again on there.
Love the can art. It's fantastic.
Yeah. Batch number 661. Best before 4 for the 5th 21.
Yeah. So fairly fresh.
Yeah.
You right over there, lovey? Watching Toy Story.
Yeah.
What is it?
Monsters Inc.
Monster. Duh.
Yeah.
We care.
Who's gone? Glitch. Beer in the glass, anyway. Yeah, a little bit of a haze, not one of these sort of like haze bombs. I'd probably put that more down to chill haze myself.
Don't know what happened there.
Gremlins, your end now.
Fucking know what happened there. I thought I died. iPad just sort of said, nah, fuck it.
No, not today.
Right, back to the beer, which is where I got to.
Yeah, not super hazy, is it?
There's a bit of haze in there. Nothing massive.
It's slightly cloudy, but no sort of major haze.
You're like a lovely white head.
Yeah.
About
Again, gentle carbonation on this one. Not a great deal happening.
No, it's yeah, I can't see any. It's never nice.
Mango, peach.
Go for mango and peach, and a little bit of pine I'm picking.
Juicy, fruity number.
Smells really nice.
Yeah. Mango for me more.
Fruity.
Yeah. Down the hatch.
Yeah, cheers, Dean.
Cheers.
Mango's continuing.
Good. It's got almost like a jammy sweetness.
Yeah, it's
on the back end. Real like sweets, like fruit sweets. Opal fruit sort of thing.
It is very sweet. Little to no carbonation in there.
Hardly anything, mate. Hardly anything in that.
It's got a nice mouthfeel to it as well. It's got a nice gentle mouthfeel to it. Creamy. Very little bitterness in there. It's quite an odd one, actually.
Yes. It's like a packet of blooming sweets on the aftertaste. Starbursts.
It's a strange take.
Yeah, I mean minimal bitterness really in that. It's just fruit and juice. It builds on the back end as well. It doesn't go away. It's a lingering fruitiness to it.
It starts off sort of quite sweet and then just builds towards the end of it. I mean,
no inkling of 6.5 neither.
No, there's nowhere near it. I don't think. I'm trying to think of the last beer I actually had that actually tasted its ABV. Sorry about that. It's getting harder because a lot of I don't know if I'm becoming immune, just completely immune to this shit. But I can't think of anything. I can't think of anything that I thought, wow, I'm getting every bit of that ABV. Probably the 18% OJ was probably close.
That'll take some bloody masking, that would, wouldn't it?
It was horrendous.
Oh.
I keep meaning to get her to try the 20, but she sod that, she said.
Sod that. Yeah, I don't blame you, Wanda. I don't blame you.
No, thank you. Yeah, I don't know. The breweries get so good at this now. I know Belgian beers are good at masking their ABVs and things like that. But I don't have Belgian beers and Belgian glasses, so it's.
Let me just pull that knife out. Hang on a minute.
I don't know. I'd have to go back through my catalogue and have a look at it, to be fair, because I honestly can't remember. Anything driven over about 7%, am I getting that?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, in the grand scheme of things now, if you're having, say for argument's sake, a double IPA from a craft brewery, and it's about 8% ABV, and you're getting that 8% ABV, then it's almost deemed as a failure, isn't it? Because you're tasting
It's
the
almost
alcohol.
like you can't hide it. What fucking wrong with
Yeah,
you?
what are you playing at? Yeah, poor craftsmanship here. Yeah, they're just.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm intrigued now. I'm gonna quick look back at what I've reviewed, what we've reviewed. And I can't think of anything. There was a hint in the Snickers beer that the S41. You're not yourself when you're whatever it was. I think that's probably.
Was that an MP? Was it? It was an MP.
Yeah,
Wasn't it?
I think it was 9%, and there was a trace of it. It was mainly just the warming feeling, not that you could actually feel or taste the alcohol, but the warming feeling. You knew you were drinking a 9% beer rather than the actual alcohol kick out of it. I don't know. Desperados.
I mean, if you get a little bit of booze on an imperial stout, then I quite like it. I think that heat kick, boozy warmth that you get from that style, it kind of works in tandem with everything else.
Absolutely.
If you get it in a light beer,
I'm expecting
it's off-putting a little bit.
I'm expecting to get a booze hit out of it, and but the vineness. Then that's what I want generally from a good, well-made imperial stout.
Yeah.
And if I ain't getting it, I'm wondering.
Well, again, you're going down that bloody crazy, stupidly drinkable fucking road, aren't you? You know what I mean? You just.
I'll tell you what I did yesterday.
You know, you drink it and you think, God, this is so drinkable, and then you have another one and you're pissed up.
I'll tell you what I did yesterday. As a form of torture for my good lady, I played her your Cocodocus and Diplodonut reviews. And she just sat there and I thought she was going to cry at one point. She was like, oh.
They're two standout beers.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Well, you want to talk about sweet?
Really nice.
We'll talk about sweet. Diplodonut is sweet.
Yes, but again, it works. It works for that. But I mean, that's probably my second white stout that I've ever had.
Well, I said to you offline, Staggering Good have released a keg of. I had a problem with a keg from Staggering Good, but I've rectified the situation. But they've released a keg of Spared No Expenses. You'll be able to see that. Which is I think it's 8% double IPA. And they're saying that some magazine rated it at 94%. I don't know how you rate a beer at 94%, I've got to be honest. I don't know what qualifies it as a 94% beer. It isn't, and to be fair, as Wanda's just chirped in, 8.1%, and as a double IPA, it's one she actually likes. So if they can that again, I'm hoping they've got two sours coming. I think they've got two sours coming. They've got porter coming as well. So when they come out, I'll look to send them up to you, I think.
Okay. Yeah, mix it up a little bit.
Yeah. I'm not. We've had the discussion.
Yeah.
I'm not a sour person. Well, I'm not a sour person. I'm just not a sour drinker.
I don't mind trying them, but again, you find yourself whether it's looking online or one day we're back in the bottle shops, you know, and looking on the shelves. It's not a style that I want to just sort of like, right, I want one of them, you know, straight away sort of thing. I'm looking at the IPAs, I'm looking at the stouts, I'm looking at the lagers.
Yeah.
Anything else after that, maybe sort of thing.
Might take your eye a little bit, but
yeah, but I still, you know, every now and again, it's nice to mix it up a little bit and try something, test your palate as well. because they are testing beers, aren't they? Some of them can be.
Have you had that Evil Twin one yet? The Wake Up and Smell the Goes.
Oh no. I haven't. No.
Yeah, I didn't get it. It might have been me. I didn't get it. It was weird. It was a weird. So I'm not again. It goes. There's something that I haven't had enough of to formulate a full opinion of, but it was just not for me. Let's just say it was a bad beer.
Yeah, the pale ale.
Oh, the pale ale.
They should have rolled it.
That pale ale.
Yeah.
Well, it should be called a pale ale for a start because it looks like a fucking New England IPA. But it is that's really
Proper.
nice. What's it called? More or less evil.
Yeah. More or less evil. Yeah. They should have put that in the 440 and put the bloody goes in the 330. It would have been a better plan of action.
Around the wrong way, didn't they?
I don't know. Yeah. But I know there's people out there that love that style more than the style that we like. So
it doesn't make me wrong because I'm not wrong. I've never been wrong.
No, nobody's right and nobody's wrong.
You laughing at over there? Shut your face.
Thomas, quick question: how many breweries are located in the UK?
Oh fucking hell! I think it's something like
700. Hundreds, mate, hundreds.
There's 700 or something, isn't there? I think.
I bet there's more than that now.
Depends. You got Myco breweries, you got Cuckoo breweries, you got all the different breweries. You've got contracted breweries. I mean, it's fucking who knows?
Yeah. It's got to be over 1,000 when you group it all together. Even the big boys.
You would think so, wouldn't you? I'm going to Google it while we're here. How many breweries in Britain? How many breweries in the UK? Well, in 2018. In 2015, the Good Beer Guide said there was 1,850.
How many?
1,850, and that was in 2015.
Jesus, there's more now then.
Well, there's got to be.
All right, give and take. There's a few that have folded, but
yeah, but there's probably been more that have grown than there's a list. I don't think I'm going to read it.
Yeah, no, it'll be a long hangout, mate.
Well, I acquired a book from Witherspoons in London of the Good Beer. I think it might well be the Good Beer Guide actually. I sat reading it, and there was fucking hundreds in there. So.
No, it's good to see growth in this sort of sector, shall we say? You know, it's definitely snowballing. People say, oh, you know, it's coming to a grinding halt and the wheels are falling off. All it's not. It's going forward all the time.
If the wheels are falling off, why are Tesco's and Morrison's getting more and more beers into their range?
They're all over it, aren't they? They're all over it now.
Have you looked in Tesco's? I don't know if it's out this week or next week. I can't. The Buxton stuff and that. I don't know. I think it's supposed to be this week, isn't it? Maybe. I thought it was. I know Wanda went in there the other day. Picked me up the Breakfast Club version 2 because I hadn't seen that by us at all. So she picked that up, and then I went and picked up version 1. So we've done a comparison video against the two. So that's coming tomorrow. That's one of my favourite beers in the supermarket. I think it's fantastic.
So you didn't do a Barry then and get the
he sent a message
version, thinking you're getting the 2.0.
He sent the WhatsApp picture. I managed to get this, and I looked at it and went, Barry's version 1, mate. He was
getting
well
excited. He's thinking, shit, I've got an old beer.
I'll be the first to review this. It's the wrong one, you silly fucker.
Bless. Right, okay, that's cool. Just catch up on the comments before we get on the other one. Paul's beer reviews. Wow, weird beard. Got in quick with that artwork. Yeah, this is quality artwork.
It's fantastic.
Mark says, "Hey up, fellas. Hey up, Mark." Adam, Mersey Beers. Evening, chaps.
Oh, Adam. Your shed's coming.
More or less evil is New England Pale. Not sure it's hoppy enough for a New England IPA.
I agree with that.
Yeah, New England Pale. Camp Beer Reviews. Hi guys. Hey up, Craig. Love Weird Beard. He puts.
So I'm not.
JK Beer. Hi guys. Me too. Craig, never seen around here.
Evening, Jake.
Go on, Scott.
As I say, I said to you earlier, I've not come across any of the Weird Beard stuff till you sent it to me. Mainly because I look at other directions. I've got vocation stuff coming.
Yeah.
I don't even know what else I've got, to be fair. I haven't got that much. Still got the stuff from Lord's Brewery, which I said to you about, and that's probably it at the minute. I've been sensible, I haven't.
Weird. I mean, I got these direct from the brewery, as I said to you on the messenger. I got them direct from the brewery, but bottle shop wise, around my neck of the woods, very, very rarely see anything from them. Beer Gonzo occasionally stocks some of their stuff when I do go up there. I'm sure you can get it online. You know, Rad Beer maybe.
Trouble is, I'm a bit of a creature of comfort where I look for things. You know, it's I tell genuinely, the person that's found probably 3 or 4 of the last few beers has been Wanda. She found the mint choc chip pale ale thing. She saw that. She's just come across a bit ago that the Beer Musketeer's got a new range in. She's excited because they've got the brownie points from Brew York, and they've got an even brownier, quick chocolate version. So she'll be all over that like a tramp on chips. And to be fair, I know someone. I had a bit of a go. I do feel bad about this actually. I had a bit of, and I'm going to talk about it in a minute. Someone made a comment on one of our videos that Wanda wasn't interested. Usually things wash over me. But for me, you can shoot anything you like at me. I don't give a fuck. It doesn't bother me in the slightest. Wanda's not there to be shot at. She's the innocent party in all this. So when you're having a go at Wanda for not being interested, you need to have a think about that, because she's sat there now for a year. She doesn't drink the beers. She sips the beers. I'm the one drinking the beers. So someone made the comment. She is fully involved in the channel. She's finding some of the stuff out there. She doesn't drink it, but she will go and find stuff. And she's game enough to sit there and make me look, for me, she doesn't do it for herself, and make herself look stupid sometimes with the faces that she pulls. And I took someone to task over it, and I probably shouldn't have done.
Well, that's in the past now, isn't it? You know, It is what it is, mate.
Yeah.
You're just naturally being defensive with it, though. There's nothing wrong with that.
So you can say what you like about me. I've got the fucking skin of a rhino. I bite back at one person in particular. We have a bit of constructive comments with, shall we say?
Yeah. I like how you dressed that up there, mate. That was
good. Yeah, to be honest, I don't like him either. He's got his opinions, and I'm fine with that. But I've got my opinions back, and it works both ways. The thing that I've learned, and I'm sure that everybody that's done this, like Craig and Jake and all that, if you put yourself out in a public forum, expect to have some criticism, and I understand that. I'm not saying that we shouldn't have criticism, because we do, but there's criticism that's constructive, and there's criticism that's unnecessary, and the unnecessary stuff I will chirp at.
No, that's fair comments there, mate. I can't argue with what you said there, to be honest with you.
No.
If you're putting yourself out there, then yeah.
As long as it's constructive and it's not,
not
nasty. At the end of the day, we're all doing the same thing. There's no need to be nasty, from my point of view.
No. Life's too bloody short as well for all that crap now.
Yeah, but could be dead tomorrow.
Yeah. Enjoy good company and good beer, mate.
Good friends.
You can't go wrong with that.
Good friends out of this. From friends I would never have
met.
met.
Definitely.
You know, and that's the thing I take out of this. And as we've said before, the beer's almost become a prop in certain circumstances towards it.
Yeah. Having a good chinwag, a beer and a good chinwag.
And a bit of a laugh.
And a bit of a laugh. And a little bit of interaction from all the guys that are watching and tuning in. So, yeah, I really do like that. Actually, I thought that's a blooming good IPA. That is. If you like your fruity IPAs, that's your man.
I'll tell you what. When I first tasted it, I wasn't. It was one of those ones that, because it's slightly different to your normal IPA, I thought, well, I'm not sure. As I've got into it, it's really nice. It's one of the ones that it's gone down really quite nicely.
It has. It's very, very sinkable. I found that with the Kill Pills though. You know, they've nailed it on the carbonation thing. It's not too gassy, and it's just down the hatch it goes, mate. Down the hatch it goes.
I do struggle with overly carbonated stuff now.
Yeah, you just know straight away, don't you? From like 3 or 4 sips, you can just feel it building and building. You think,
gonna die.
I'm gonna get on.
Just to let everybody know, I fell asleep on my bike the other day.
You what?
Fell asleep on my bike.
Pissed up.
Almost died. On a 60-mile-an-hour road. Wanda didn't know what I'd hit her. It was hilarious.
So everybody's saying hello. Shadow Belting West Coast beer. Yeah, that's one of their famous old beers. That is the 5 o'clock Shadow. Kent Beer Reviews. Blimey, all the mafia is on here. Mersey Beers, extra brownie points. Wouldn't have thought Wanda would have chosen a 12% beer. Glad she's endorsing the Impies now.
Oh no, she probably didn't realise. Wanda, that extra brownie points is 12%. Yeah. Oh, she thought it might be, so she wasn't unaware of that. So we'll see.
Fair play though.
The problem being is I like. You're not going to like it. The problem being is I had this conversation with Barry the other day. I wanted to get Steady Rolling Man, the Daya beer, and
yeah,
it was available from my local bottle shop. Barry told me how much he paid for his, and I would have to pay an extra £2 on top of what he's paid, and for a beer that I actually really would like to have on the channel, but I'm not paying the money.
What was the price then?
From the my local guy, £6.50.
Yeah.
Barry paid £4 something.
Yeah.
Now I don't know which one's wrong there. I've not looked on Daya's website to see what the price is. So which one is wrong? I don't know.
What was Barry's? £4 odd.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's an absolute steal for that price.
Yeah.
That's If I went into my bottle shop and saw that for £4.5, I'd be all over it because I think
by
you
the
priced that
shelf.
up wrong there, mate.
By the shelf, I'll be emptying it. I mean, I'd expect to pay £6 for a steady rolling man, but if Barry could pick some up for me and send them to me, that'd be very helpful.
Bonus. Everybody's a winner.
Mainly me.
Yeah. All the beer now idea. The bike. Christ. Don't you go on, Scott. £4.50 from my local bottle shop. Music beers. Steady is between 4 and 5.
See,
I think that's a £4.5. I'd be all over it because that's a mighty fun beer. That is steady.
Yeah, it's one that's been on my radar for a while.
Good stuff.
I don't think I've done any Daya. It's I don't know why. I'll just have a look on the website now. The honey, so they got a honeycomb.
Into the haze as well. That's another belting beer.
What's that? Sorry.
Into the haze.
I'm just looking on his website.
That's
the brownie.
a good beer.
Yeah, you might want to give the brownie pints a miss, Wanda. £7.50 a can.
What, for a 330?
It's £4.40. The dessert in the cans are £8 for a 330. I'm bulking at that.
You got to be in the mood, haven't you?
Yeah, I don't mind. Look, I'm not a cheapskate, but I don't want to be ripped off. And that's the thing. If I think I'm being ripped off, that's a problem for me. I'm just trying to find Steve on a man. But if it's Wanda and she wants it, I'll buy it for her.
That's enough right there.
But she's just chirped in, but not at 12%. So what have you got coming up anyway? I saw you've done that Belgian thing earlier with your glass.
Oh yeah, I've become a little bit obsessed, mate. But I don't give a fuck. I like it.
There you go, absolutely.
Yeah, I like it. It breaks it up from all this, you know, the UK craft side of things, which I still love. I still love it.
IPA, Pale Ale, NEPA, IPA, Pale Ale, NEPA, Pilsner, Lager, IPA, Stout.
Yeah, it just, I don't know, it's just nice to have something traditional and that's been about for donkey's years and ain't been messed with, you know, because that's what them beers are, aren't they? They're solid classics. Yeah, okay, fair dues.
I might take a punt there. I'll have a look.
I think you'll enjoy it, Scott, because I think it's a really, I mean, for me, it was probably, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, there's a lot more seasoned people in the comments than me, but it's the beer that got them on the map, really,
right?
In my opinion.
Yeah. I'm seasoned. I was seasoned the other day, I tell you.
Beer. Punk
I was
seasoned
as a newt. On me bike.
Mersey beers. Have a look at Trebling Madness, Scott. They have some singles on and do national delivery now.
Oh, okay.
John from Lord's Brewery. Hello, gentlemen.
Evening, John.
Hello, John.
So I'm just going to intervene here because I messaged John earlier, or he messaged me actually. That I made a comment on he did a live from his brewery on Friday, but I think he was half hammered, and saying that I know you've been sent some of his beers. I've still got some of the beers in the that he sent us, and maybe what we'll do is we'll do a live with me and you, and we'll get John on, and he can have it in, and we'll do it all together.
Yeah, I'm up for that. That sounds like a plan.
Yeah. Well, I took a bit of criticism for Chosen Man, but for me, what I like about them is they're old style traditional ales, but with a little bit of a twist. And I'm all right with that. Not everything's going to be fucking adjunct up to the hills and everything, and all that sort of shit. There's a place for old traditional ale. There is.
I love it.
No, it's not what it's never been mine.
I know Barry sent me a load of his local trad stuff.
It's never been my style, but it's interesting for me to pick into that style.
I mean, I can remember trying beer, like wheat beers for the first time, Hefeweizens and stuff like that, and I was like, oh, what's this?
What is it?
Banana. They've got a Weizen, lingering banana.
Yep.
And I couldn't get my head around it at first, but now I absolutely love the style.
Yeah.
You've got to get yourself into it.
So Barry's just sent me a WhatsApp message. I don't know if you're going to see that. Steady Rolling Man is £4.50 at his ale house. So it's £1.50 difference.
Yeah.
So if he sent that to me, Barry, it'd probably cost you £1.50. So that's we're quids in.
Even Stevens there.
There you
go. Barry puts glass Porndino. Indeed, mate, indeed. Paul's beer reviews, evening Lords. And Lords saying hello back to Paul. Mercy Beer, Steady Rolling Man is only 5 stars on Untapped. Lords Brewing, that'll be great fun. Yeah, no, we'll get something sorted for the three of us to do that, because
John's a character.
Like I said to Scott before we came on, it was good enough to send me some beers with a little bit of a nudge from my mate over there. But to thank the man himself in person would be a lot better than sending a message.
Yeah, John's a character, nice guy, and I like genuine, honest people, and he's a genuinely nice bloke. So I'm all for that. Wanda likes the brewery as well, so. And a fucking funny quiz. It is funny as fuck.
I'll tune into it. I'll get around to doing it. There's so much going on YouTube, isn't there, at the moment? It's fucking keeping up with everything.
Oh, don't worry about that. I'm hammering Wanda at the quizzes now. No, we're not. We're started again because she can't remember how far she was behind. That's why she's coming up with all sorts of figures. She beat me at a fucking kids fucking quiz the other week. I was fuming. I didn't speak to her for 3 days. It was the easiest option.
Yeah, fair play. What's he put here? Lord Brewing. We started trad and we started to do all sorts. Each one is an individual drinking experience. We sell loads of the trad though through pubs. The more unusual stuff goes well in a can and keg. That's the way to do it. Thanks, lads. You're welcome.
They've come up with a new thing today. He did message me this. I'm just going to find the message, and it's called "Want to help your local pub? Buy them some beer." And he's put. Basically, members of the public can buy barrels of beer for the pub when they reopen. Basically, they have credit in place, so they're buying the beers, but they're then got credit to when they go into these places.
Yeah. Fair play. We're doing the mega quiz tomorrow night. What time's that, John?
It's tomorrow. Yeah.
Off 8.
It's their 10th quiz. And they are, just when they get the kids to draw the pictures, it's fucking nuts. Absolutely brilliant. I said to him in the message on the Friday live, don't watch anybody live, I put, I'm shit at drawing. Can I draw them next week?
Right. Last but not least, yes?
Yes.
Weird Beard and Mutiny on the bunty.
Mutiny on the bunty. A coconut stout. Now, I like coconut.
I do. I love coconut in a stout.
And I like
I really
stout.
do love coconut.
It's 5. I might get Wanda so she come and have a sip of this. Where's the keys?
I'm not gonna read all that off on the back, but there's a little story, and it's basically about a dog called Bunty, and it's.
I'm not going to read it because I can't see.
Yeah, it's fucking small. It's small writing. I'll say that about it. But yeah, it's they've got a dog, and they've named it after that.
Obviously, it's Mutiny on the Bounty.
I need a bottle opener. Let me just grab a bottle opener.
Double kids, Wanda. Double kids round tomorrow night. Yeah. Amazing. Oh shit, mine's gone everywhere. I've had a disaster.
Oh, pour it quick. Okay, mine's just fucking, yeah.
Oh, fuck me.
Glass full of foam now.
King Kong's head.
What were we saying about carbonation?
I mean, that is fucking roaring away on itself.
Foam in the glass.
Wow.
We've got so we've got a 10-finger tan head and we've got a 1 finger of beer.
I've got a problem.
Nothing a straw won't fix, mate.
Yeah. Well, we'll wait for that to settle down a bit.
We will wait for that to settle down.
Bloody hell. I wasn't expecting that, to be fair. That's come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Pardon me. So, the Breakfast Club Stout. Interesting. Very interesting.
Is this up tomorrow?
Yeah, it's all done. It's all sorted. It's up tomorrow. Okay. It's very interesting what they've done. I think it's yeah, I was quite impressed. There are subtle to it. It is clearly slightly different. I really liked it. That's fucking it.
Okay. I mean, I thought it was a belting stout. You know, the Mark 1 version was a belting stout anyway. So if it's sort of gone in the right direction, then I'm all for it.
I did the 4 Tesco 440 stouts tonight, and I think I can't remember. And I say that in the video, I couldn't remember if it was my favourite one or Roaster Coaster was. I'm pretty sure that the Breakfast Club Stout was my favourite, but I've got the memory like a bloody fish. I wouldn't know.
Well, if it weren't for having to sort of like go back to YouTube to see what videos, what beers that you've actually drunk, because there's that many around. It's just
I'm pretty good.
Impossible.
One thing I've got a decent memory of generally is what beers I've done on the channel. We've done on the channel, and also if I liked them or not. But that one actually, I know I liked it, but on the second video where I compared them with the others, I can't remember.
Getting a little bit more liquid now, slowly but surely.
I've got a tiny bit. Well, I've got a bit in there now.
But that head on the top of that.
The head just doesn't want to go, does it? It's not going anywhere.
No, he just wants to stay there. He's not budging at all.
I'm just going to get a cloth.
Yeah, no problems. We were on such a roll with like praising them up, saying, you know, the IPA and the Pilsner, nice low carbonated beers, and boom, here you go. There's all carbonation in one bottle. Still, it smells pretty good though, I must admit.
Right, yeah, fucking mopped up. It's fucking everywhere. Right.
Yeah, it looks jet black. There's no light getting through mine anyway.
No. Yeah, my head's still not going anywhere. It's refusing.
No. No.
Sorry.
Oh yeah. It smells higher than the ABV suggests.
Yeah. Yeah, it's lovely coffee aroma.
It's, you know,
Lovely coffee.
5.7. I thought it was higher than that actually. Yeah, sweet sort of milky coffee.
It smells lovely. I'm not actually picking up too much coconut.
It's shavings, you know, them like what you get on top of a cake, flecks.
Yeah.
It's very subdued, but I pick it up slightly, but the coffee's raging in it.
That'll keep me up.
Right, it's going for it.
Cheers. Mate. There is
thinness.
Yeah.
But yeah, 5.7. So I suppose it will excuse the body of it. It's got that, for me. It's got that Coca-Cola sort of mouthfeel to it.
Yeah, it's very thin. There is a nice a nice coffee bite in there.
Yeah, milky coffee for me.
Yeah. And there's also I'm getting a tiny bit of tobacco smoke. I'm sounding like Wanda a little bit.
Benson edges.
Benson edges. Mainly in the taste. Once it's gone through the procedure. It's quite, and it is.
Yeah, I get where you're coming from on that. I'd say more like earthy.
Okay, I've just poured another bit in.
Put some more head in, yeah.
I mean, you can understand why when you taste it, because it's got quite a lot of it's quite highly carbonated, so you can see where that head's coming from in there.
Yeah, it's fizzing about on the tongue.
It's quite harsh for a stout, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know if that's how it's meant to be, or they've overcarbed it. I'd be more inclined to say that's maybe a little bit overcarbed for what it should be. Really.
I think it's overcarbed.
Yeah. I think remove the carbonation from it, it'd be a really nice smooth stout.
Yeah.
It makes it a little bit.
The carbonation gives it a real harshness.
Everything pops too bit too quick. It
gives you a real harshness on the tongue that's unneeded.
Yeah.
Let's turn the light on.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Of course you can.
The minute you take a sip, you're met with that fizziness.
And it goes back also. It goes back also to the Coca-Cola mouthfeel, because you're getting it's like a Coca-Cola carbonation.
Yeah, knock the carbonation down, maybe up the ABV on it, and you've got yourself a really, really good stout.
I'm getting
that coconut.
It's not a terrible stout. It's just the carbonation knocks it.
Yeah, it just sends it in a different direction from where you want to be going with it.
I'm getting the coconut. The coconut.
I get that toasty coconut on the back end.
It's very subtle. The coconut. It's not in your face.
No, it's not. Yeah, it's not in your face. Bit of dark chocolate in there. The usual sort of like trademark flavours.
The trademark flavours.
Dark chocolate, a little bit of coffee, roasty, toasty. Yeah, the only thing that lets you down is the carbonation.
I wouldn't disagree
Or it'd be a cracking stout.
Yeah. And it's at the ABV, if you knock that carbonation out of that, it would be really nice.
It would be, yeah.
Just have a look. So, what would you place these three in order?
If I was getting them again,
yeah,
I would definitely buy the Isolation IPA without a shadow of a doubt. He's gone again. No, he's not. He's back again. Oh.
Like fucking.
Yeah, no, I'd do the Isolation IPA. I'd definitely buy that again. The Kill Pills, like I said, it's there's a lot of beers similar to it that I probably would choose over that.
It's a packed market, isn't it, for that?
It is. It's very cramped at the moment, and of course, it doesn't do it any justice being in the 330 neither.
No, if you put that into a 440,
it might have a little bit more appeal. Yeah.
Yeah. Keep the right price point, then it's you've got something to sort of go with. 330. Don't know.
Yeah. It's nice though. Yeah. Isolation, Kill Pills, and then unfortunately, I was hoping this one would be the star of the show, but it hasn't. It hasn't worked for me.
I thought
the combination
exactly the same. As soon as I saw that with the coconut stout, I thought that's up my street. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
But the carbonation just kills it.
Yeah, it took a little bit away from it, hasn't it? It's still drinkable, but it's just not how I like my stouts.
No.
We'll go on that.
Nothing. I mean, if I pour some in now, the head will erupt. To be fair, it hasn't. To be fair, the last drop-ins hasn't gone too bad.
Lord's Brewery, all sounds lush. Wow, that bad boy needs a careful pour. Great colour head.
Oh, the head.
Mersey beers just cracked open.
If you want to buy a beer with a head on it, don't get that one. It's fucking massive.
Yeah. You're guaranteed plenty on that one anyway. Yeah. Mersey beers just cracked open Thornbridge's Colorado Red. First beer of the day. I thought that was not too bad actually. As Thornbridge beers go, that was pretty good. Lord's Brewing just took it into a porter.
Is that your brand? Is it Brandon Carr? I think their porter's Brandon Carr or something. Or they got a winter spiced porter.
Barry, gonna crack the tuck-in Impy Stout in a bit when I can get rid of someone. Yeah, you got to do the sneaky walk into the kitchen, mate, with the old theme tune.
I didn't know that Barry didn't tell somebody, so all I said to Barry was, "I can tell when you're hiding because you're you're very quiet on your videos. And then he said someone doesn't actually know. And I was like, and then I told Wanda she's not going to be very happy.
Paul's beer reviews, about to knock back a contemporary red from Mad Squirrel. Don't think I've ever had anything from them guys.
No.
Aiden921, evening guys, how you doing? Lord Brewing, would you buy it again?
Ooh. Right, the stout I wouldn't.
No.
The pills, if it was in a 440, possibly. And the isolation IPA.
I'd be all over that. The isolation.
Right.
Yeah, that's definitely the enjoyable. Out of the 3 beers we've had tonight, that's the most enjoyable for me anyway.
Yeah, it was really good.
Just super fruity. I wasn't expecting that fruitiness from it.
I like
it just carried on. It never went away.
What I like about it is that they've given nothing away in their can art. There's nothing on there, so to tell you what style of IPA that is, what's involved with it. So you're going in blind.
Oh, is it? No, hang on a minute. Okay. There is some details on here.
I'll have a look.
Jesus.
Oh, it tells you the.
So we've got the usual water, malted barley, gluten, oats, hops, mosaic, equinox, amarillo.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
There you go. No, I didn't, to be honest. I don't think the Killer Pills has got anything on there. No. Malted barley, gluten, hops, yeast, and water.
Yeah, I didn't notice the hop profile, to be fair.
And of course, the water.
Now that I've looked at the hop profile, it makes a bit more sense.
No, fantastic IPA. So we've done that one. Mark, having a brewdog Nipah to start the night. Cheers. Enjoy, my friend. Enjoy.
Which one's that, Mark? What are you having? Is it the Brewdog versus Cloud?
And, yeah, the Brandon Carr from Lords. It's a song by the Irish fella.
All of the Lord's Brewery stuff, a lot of it's got they're linked to other things. So a handbook is an R&B artist. You've got Chosen Man, which is to do with the rank in the Napoleonic age, or something with Sharp. Obviously, Brandon Carr is to do with this Irish guy. So I think they try and theme their beers to whatever they want to theme it to, and I think it's quite a clever marketing ploy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I quite liked it. I quite liked Brain's Gone Dead, Chosen Man. Well, I quite like that. I was honest in the video. I know you've not watched the stuff because obviously you're like me. You don't like to watch other people's stuff but before you've done your reviews, and I understand.
Yeah.
But I quite liked it. Wanda wasn't a fan of it, but then I wasn't a fan of Hoppergrass, their session IPA. But Wanda liked it, so each to their own.
It's weird though, because I'd say probably about a year or two ago, I would have watched somebody else's video of a beer that I had teed up myself, and not batted an eyelid about it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think it's just that power of persuasion, isn't it? With you get in that rhythm of watching the same people, and you trust what they say to a certain degree.
Yeah. I think you get to, and obviously where you get to know people as well, as you say, there's a level of trust involved And
Yeah.
And if he likes it, I'll probably like that. Oh, he doesn't like it, I'm not having that. And it can be quite. I watch certain things, but then things go out my brain anyway quicker than anything, so it doesn't really fucking affect me.
No. I mean, if you're watching Rob John's videos, then it's gospel, isn't it? You know, it's just what he says goes.
I got told off by Wanda because I quite like him. I think he is.
Winding everyone up.
I really do.
Let's hope it is that way, but I don't know.
The guy I really like, and I think I shouted him out in the vocation video tomorrow. That's coming out tomorrow. Is Mad Den. So Mad Den from the
the Aussie guy.
Yeah, down in fucking Australia, mate. He just cracks me up. He's fucking brilliant. It's the funniest beer reviews.
Shit, he? I've watched a couple of his videos.
He's I've lined up a beer share with him.
Fair play, mate.
He's it's just bonkers, and I like bonkers. But see, tonight I'm missing.
Yeah.
My right arm's missing tonight because my partner in crime ain't here. She's over there watching telly, and I feel like someone's missing because it's not fucking Scott beer reviews. It's Scott and Wanda. So when she's not involved, I feel a little bit out of place. If in complete honesty. And plus, she's nuts. It just says random stuff and it's funny.
Yeah, but you both bounce off each other though, don't you?
Yeah.
That's you know that's where you've cornered the market there, mate. You know what I mean? You've nailed it on the head.
I'm just saying, I wonder how much I
you
miss
two work in tandem together with it. Three comments coming in here. What we're up to? Thomas puts, you could drop them a message and let them know there's a problem with their beer. I suppose I could, but I'm flogging a dead horse, mate. You know.
Would they listen?
It is what it is.
Maybe that's how they brewed
Not
it.
really.
Maybe that's what they wanted. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe they want a harshly carbonated stout. I don't know.
Oh no, I mean I'm not rubbishing in it. I'm just saying it doesn't work for me, and you're in the same agreement that it's too heavily carbonated.
It might work for someone.
I mean, that's not saying this is a shit brewery or anything, because they're not. They knock out some belting stuff.
Well, the isolation IPAs prove that they're not. It's not crap.
Mr. Ronald, all right, guys.
Hello,
How you doing, buddy?
Keep going. You're doing all right.
Yeah. Mark replies to you, yes, the Cloudwater collab, and then Alan needs some lines on there.
Hello, mate. Alan. He's a nice guy as well. Alan's all right.
Mark got some vocation beers to go out after that. Been getting into the hop, skip, and juice. It's very easy drinking, especially in the sun. I haven't had that.
Correct. Have you not had that?
Is it lovely stuff? No, I've not had
it. It's quite thin, but it's what it lacks in body, it makes up for in its taste and its flavours. It's really, really good.
Okay. Lord's Brewing, we try and make an interesting something you'll remember. Then Craig.
In a compact market, in a crowded market, you've got to make stuff that stands out. The fair play, as the stuff they're doing is good. They've got these little links to things. They stand out.
Kent Beer Reviews, Mariana Trench, 5 O'Clock Shadow are my favourite pale beers. Black Pearl and Decadent Stout, the favourite stouts from Weird Beard. Yeah.
Well, let's have a look at Weird Beard's website, to be fair. I'll have a look tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely check. I mean, what the ones that Craig's put on there, I think they're core beers anyway.
Okay.
Well, I mean, Mariana Trench and 5 O'Clock definitely is. Black Pearl, I'm not sure about Decadence, but yeah, they're good beers. Yeah, they've got a decent core range. Spicy and easy.
Hello, Alan.
Hi.
2 minutes out. They're
Mr. World. Cheers, Scott. I'm enjoying it.
So back to Spice and Easy. Spice and Easy have got a YouTube channel. Go and check them out. They also, it's their business, so they make their own spice packs. Really reasonably priced, and they're all fresh, and their stuff is really, really nice. I bought a load of packs off of them. I did their burgers. I don't know what day it is, Monday, and lovely, really nice stuff.
What did you say you got? Was it tikka masala that you got off them?
I did. So Alan sent. Because I did a live. Me and Wanda did a live with Spice and Easy a few weeks back, and he sent us a couple of tester packs. So he sent us a tandoori masala for Wanda, and I got a madras. The tandoori masala, Wanda absolutely loved. It was got another one, and I got the madras, which was really nice as well. But I put an order. They cater not just spicy stuff. They've got all sorts on there. They're really, really nice stuff. About £1.30 a pack, something like that. Upwards to £2. Really, really
good
nice
value.
Stuff.
Yeah, good value.
Yeah. And easy to deal with as well.
Again, it's craft spices.
Absolutely.
You know, you haven't got the
and nice people. Really
fish.
Nice people. I know Chris the Butcher and
yeah, I've seen a couple of, because he's got into an habit of doing some live shows and stuff. But I've watched a bit of their stuff. I mean, I haven't commented because I just watch and lurk in the shadows. That's me. I like doing that. I don't really like to interact that much. But yeah, no, fair play to them. They've got a little business
Chris
going
the
and
Butcher
it's
gets
doing well.
involved with them as well. I like Chris. Chris is nothing short of hilarious.
Oh, he's quality, Chris is. He don't give a shit,
No.
he don't.
Top man.
Yeah, he's alright on Chris. To Mercy Beers just cracked the Thornbridge and North collab. Bless me. Thornbridge and North collab.
I don't think I've seen that.
Sofa King drunk. Alright, lads. Hey up, Danny. How you doing, mate?
Yeah, Danny's messaged me a few times, and that he wants to do a live with me and you at some point. So I said there's an open invitation whenever he's available to come on and do, and we'll arrange something where we're all drinking the same stuff, and we'll have a giggle because I like Danny. I've got a lot of time for Danny.
Yeah.
Legend.
He's been going for bloody ages. He has. Again, one of the first guys that I got into watching. He's been doing it for. How long have you been doing it, Danny? It's got to be getting on for bloody 10 years now, surely.
He cracked me up because he sent me a picture of on Messenger of a beer that he does. And I look forward to that. And he said it'll come in sometime in August. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fucking hell? But because he only does one or two one a week or something on a Sunday.
One a week.
Yeah.
Sunday beer review. Yeah. Yeah.
I think he's done a few more recently though, so he's obviously upping his game a bit.
Well, he went through that non-alcoholic phase a little bit, didn't he?
He does because I invited
4 or 5.
We I think it was on the curry beers. I actually said to him, if you want to come on, I'll let Dean know. and I'm sure he'd be fine with it. And he was umming and ahhing. But I think he was in.
No, I want to talk. I do want to talk to him one day.
He was in the middle of one of his dry spells. So he said, "I'd like to come on and have a proper go." So I fucking love Danny. I think he's brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
Yeah. No bells and whistles again, isn't it?
No bullshit.
Yeah. Lord's Brewing. There are beers I love and hate, but don't feel comfortable with reviewing other beers, as I'm a brewery and I feel like I'm bashing the competition. Yeah, I suppose it's a bit awkward for your line of work. Then,
you're in the trade.
Us
if
guys.
You're in the trade, then I imagine you got to be very careful. At the end of the day, makes it we ain't sponsored by no one. You ain't sponsored by no one. My views are my own. Wanda's views are her own, certainly. If I don't like a beer, I'm fucking launching it out the shed, which I've done on a few occasions.
Yeah. Again, though, I put that down to a little bit of passion to do something like that.
Well,
you're not happy with what you've got in the glass.
The one that annoyed me the most was the Brewdog Pale, the Pale Ale. And as I was drinking it, I could, and I know we've I know you had the one with the Indie Pale Ale. Well, it was the review you never posted, where I could feel Wanda wasn't.
Yeah, I wish I did.
Wanda wasn't here. You would have had fucking thousands of views on that, mate. The Wanda wasn't here. Big proponent of Brewdog, always have been, but that fucking Pale Ale is shocking. It's terrible, and I could feel myself. Yeah. Almost, I could feel the rage almost building inside me as the review went on, and it's lucky that the can, the glass, and everything didn't fly out the shit with it. And I don't. I think I've thrown three, maybe three, maybe four. I can't remember. It doesn't happen very often, but yeah. And you're right. It's passion. I'm fucking livid, livid of its shit.
Yeah. Especially if it's cost, you know, you put a few quid down on a half decent beer, and it hasn't worked out. Again, you're even more annoyed. You've had to bloody graft for that.
It's not.
It's not
that it was the Brewdog branding of fucking. What was it? A Stone Cold Slayer. No, it's not. Don't fuck around with me. I'm not having it.
I've never bought into any of that jive though off them.
No.
Like I suppose like many people out there, it's a bit of a roller coaster ride with Brewdog. From my experience, anyway, I've had some right ups and downs with them.
Do you know what? I mean,
it is with them.
As I've said to you, I mean, the beer I drink the most is Punk IPA. I'm probably 90% proof of the stuff, but it's also the most inconsistent beer on the fucking planet, because you can have a box of half decent IPA, and the next box that you've bought from the same shop will be fucking dog shit, utter crap.
Okay.
There's no consistency.
I haven't had it for a long while.
No consistency with it.
No. Probably getting on a good couple of 3 years since I had a bottle of that.
It's been going a good 2 or 3 minutes since I've had one.
Okay, the North and Thornbridge is a collab. Is the Mountain IPA.
Okay, I'll have a look for that. I do like North.
Danny puts started 2009.
Fucking 11 years. Jesus Christ.
2009, wow. Fucking fair play to you, mate. Fair play to you. I'll be honoured to do a live feed with you legends. You're now. You've been going longer, mate. You're the legend.
Oh, he's taking the piss now.
Spice and easy is the curry. The curry is hot enough. Elvis juice.
And I like Elvis.
I still pull beer reviews. I still find it weird how gutted I get when I have a bad beer. When it's from a general decent brewer as well. It's horrible.
Right. So, in all honesty, there's no bigger proponent, and I don't know what the word I'm looking for is for Staggeringly Good. So, Staggeringly Good are my local brewery. Everything that I've had for Staggeringly Good has been really good. I've sent Dean stuff. Barry's had some stuff, Thomas has had some stuff, and it's all really decent. They put a keg, so they've started going into the 5 litre mini kegs. I had one of the Reptile Dysfunction, which was absolutely superb. I downed that in a night and a half.
Just going for a Jimmy Riddle. You
All
crack
right,
on, mate.
And then I had last week I picked up a keg of their goddamn Sexual Tyrannosaurus double IPA, and it was rank. There was something wrong with it. I don't know if it was if it gone wrong in the can, but it was horrendous. So I messaged them saying, look, something's not right with the beer, and they were good as gold. So I think sometimes I agree, Paul. So sometimes you do get gutted that you know a brewer is good at what they do, and then when you pick up something that is just not acceptable, it builds in you that I'm not having this. The trouble is with me, I'll say something. I think that's how it is, isn't it? Why? I don't know. We're providing a service. I'm just telling you what I think, but you might not agree with what I think. Your view might be different. Dean's view might be different. And that's the beauty of beer reviews. No one's wrong because everyone's got a different palate. It's quite funny actually, and I quite like that. I like the fact that I'm missing Wanda because she brings the stuff where if I don't like something, she might like it, and vice versa. It works both ways. What else? Have we got any more comments? They've tailed off a little bit. So what are you guys on? Are you drinking anything? Paul, you said you were drinking something. What did you go back with? Are there any Elvis juice beaters out? Well, if you like grapefruit, because obviously that's a grapefruit IPA. I don't know if it's available. There was one in Tesco's. I can't remember what it was. It was called. It was like Elvis juice on drugs. It was monumental. I can't for the life of me remember. Was it Hang Loose? Was that the grapefruit one? I can't remember now. Or I'd have to go look in the shed. There's a can of it in the shed, but I can't be asked to walk out there, to be fair. I'll get back to you. I'll send you a message, mate. So Paul has said that's pretty decent. Yeah, well, do you know what? I didn't ask for a refund. I asked for something else. They do a festival that's tickets are hard to get hold of. They've postponed it for next year, so I've asked for a couple of tickets. I've got down to I was just about to read Danny's next comment, Dean. I was just saying that we all have different.
Yes, we all taste beer differently. 100% correct,
Yeah,
Scott.
we all got different palates.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
No one's right or wrong.
I mean, you can come to some middle ground on certain beers. I mean, like when me and Scott we do this sort of stuff. I think we're singing off the same hymn sheet with the beers that we've had tonight.
Yeah.
I don't know what order you'd go in, but
I would agree with you.
Yeah. So I mean, you can be in the same sort of ballpark on certain sort of flavours and tastes and mouthfeels and stuff like that. Yet again, on other beers, we can be completely different sort of opinions on things.
I watched going back to Danny. I watched Danny's review of roast. I think it was Roaster Coaster. No, it wasn't Roaster Coaster. It was London Beer Factory's Big Milk Stout. And he mentioned me and Wanda in it. Now, the first iteration of Big Milk Stout was dreadful. It was horrible. And the second one although still not perfect or by any means fantastic, it was okay. It was better than the first.
Yeah.
Would I buy it
I didn't
again?
mind the first one, but no. Like that Breakfast Club. I mean, if you're saying that, I mean, I'll watch your review tomorrow anyway. And I want to pick the 2.0 up. I probably won't review it, but I did like the first.
For me and Wanda agreed actually. The differences between the two. There's more the chocolate. The chocolate is more pronounced in version 2, whereas the blueberry is slightly more subtle. And
Okay.
there's a very definite mouthfeel with the two of them. But they're both. If you can pick up either of them, you're not going to pick up a bad beer either way.
Yeah. The Spicy and Easy, the one in the pink can.
What was it Luminance? Is it Luminance? What was the Tesco IPA was like? It was like Elvis juice on drugs. So grapefruit, was that Luminance? Massive grapefruit hit.
No, the Thornbridge. Is it the Thornbridge?
Or was it Hang Loose?
Oh, fucking hell, what was it? That was a grapefruit.
Hang Loose?
Who?
I can't remember.
I know Thornbridge bought a grapefruit IPA out, and that was bloody lovely.
I can't remember. There was one. It was like I think I'd call it like Elvis juice on drugs because it was massive grapefruit. I can't remember what it's called. I don't even know if it's in there anymore.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because Thornbridge bought two. I think this was the second wave of beers. Thornbridge did a collab with Magic Rock with an IPA, and I didn't really rate that one. And then we did a grapefruit one, and that was really bloody lovely. I forget what it was called now. But Paul's beer reviews in the comments. He's put has anyone else drunk the
Pondera?
Pondera.
We did that
well,
on
me
live.
Me and Scott actually did a live on that, didn't we?
I've seen, and I'm just looking at Paul's comment actually that it got slaughtered. I didn't understand why. I've seen that. I've seen those reviews. I think Simon was one of the ones that slaughtered it, and I thought it was all right. Again, subjective.
Let's dress it up and say, oh, it's a gateway IPA, a gateway West Coast IPA in the supermarket.
I think we said that as well. I think we said it was just a entry sort of level, if you want. It ticks the boxes. It's not fantastic, but I thought it was all right. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I mean, passable for the style, I think. Lord, apologies there, John. I skipped your comment there. Beer is subjective, and that it is, mate. That
it is.
Sifting drunk. I was too busy drinking and reviewing the revisited super strength lagers, Paul.
Danny's hard. He has them on his breakfast.
Yeah, I've been over the cereal. It goes. Can't be reviews. I haven't tried any of this year's new Tesco beers.
There's been some good stuff in there, to be fair. I know the Future Proof got a fucking slam in, and some people didn't like Roaster Coaster, but the range that came after that, I mean, iCat is fucking brilliant.
Yeah, that's going to take some beating. That is, isn't it?
I noticed that Tesco's have put the price up of that now.
Yeah, they put 50p on top of it now, haven't they? I think I'd still pay it.
Oh yeah, there's no problem. It's absolutely fine. But Wanda was saying that she was in Tesco's the other day. She said they've done that on a couple of them. So I don't know.
But well, capitalising off the hype, I'm guessing. But like you said before, Scott, with your Comfort 3.
So my comfort, well, so the trouble is with a Comfort 3, if I go into Tesco's and I've done this, I mean, I've sent you.
Now with
I must have sent you this probably 6 times over the last year or so. Been into Tesco's, couldn't decide what I wanted, so I pick up 3 beers. I pick up Love and Hate, Lost Cosmonauts, and Brewdog and Cloudwater without fail. But ICAP would probably fall into there'd have to be another one, I think.
Got to be in there. Yeah. I'd go them 4 as well at the moment. Maybe top 5 and chuck in Love and Hate for old time's sake.
I see, Love and Hate is just a fantastic beer. It's I know people have had shit versions of it. I've never had one. I don't think I have. I've had a bad can of Brewdog and Cloudwater. It was horrendous. But yeah, the trouble is when you're brewing for a supermarket, you're gonna sometimes hit problems.
Yeah, and the amount that's being knocked out as well. There's going to be a few through the net, isn't there, with quality control?
Yeah.
Paul's beer reviews. Top man. When are they doing up with Danny? Whenever we can, mate. Whenever we can. Craig puts, I have a 330ml can of ICAP from Tesco. Got their mitts on it. Yeah, it's by no means is it a new beer, is it? It's been in their stable for quite a while, but in a 30 can.
It's really it's decent. It's at that price. It's still pretty good, to be fair.
I had someone comment on my video saying Carling is the best lager in the country. He was dead serious too, baffling.
Maybe to him it is.
Yeah, live and let live. Fuck it. It's pointless falling out over beer. It really is. Just be polite and say fair play. That's what I normally do.
Well, the thing is, you can't argue with idiots.
No. Just let it go.
See, we did Carlin last summer sometime, and for some reason, the views on the Carlin video sort of have kept creeping up, and they're up to about 1,000, I think now, somewhere within 1,000. Just ridiculous, really.
It's just that I don't know. Everybody can get it, can't they?
Yeah.
Everybody's probably tried it. Everybody can get it.
And that's where Paul's hit on his he's hit on something where he's picking beers, and fair play to him, he's picking beers that everybody can have. Everybody's probably tried at some point in their life, and everybody's got a view on, and it's worked for him. And fair play to him, I think he's fucking brilliant.
I went through a little bit of a spell midway where beers that I used to drink years and years ago that I really enjoyed, and I went back to.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit of nostalgia and then a little bit of disappointment at the same time, because your palate changes from all the good stuff. You know what I mean? It's so noticeable now.
It's interesting to go back and try stuff that you tried when you were younger, and then you thought, "Oh, this is brilliant," and you go back and try now, and you're like, "What the fuck is this shit?"
Yeah, like I've said before in the past, though, beers from them sort of beers from the 90s that were popular back then, like your Worthingtons, your Boddingtons, your Bass, all that shit. There was nothing to compare it to back then.
No.
It is what it, that was it. You walked into a boozer, you looked at what was on display, and that was it. There was nothing to sort of gauge it on, so you just drunk it.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that at all. I'll go for a quick wee.
Yeah, no worries. I'll top up on the comments. Top beer, Colin, lol. Spice and easy. Yes, you can. Well, yeah, I suppose you can. Yeah, you just Paul's beer reviews. Whoa, that's what I said to him. Fair play. You're not wrong for liking it. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but like comfort food and stuff like that. I love egg and chips. I mean, how basic can you bloody get? A few chips and a couple of fried eggs. But it's comfort food. I enjoy it. It's easy. It's cheap. Steve Griffiths, what's your favourite beer out of the 4 for 6 range? Oh, 4 for 6, 4 for 6. I'm normally, if I go for the 4 for 6, I normally go for the Morrison's ones. And I either get a couple of Thornbridge beers on there, whether it be Jaipur or what's that bloody stout that they do? Chocolate stout. I forget what it's called now. And then I get a couple of real ales, mix and match. Just sort of knock back Sunday lunch sort of beers. But I've got nothing set in stone on that 4 for 6. I just rotate it. Paul's beer reviews. Reviewed Coors Light recently. Used to love it. So when it was bloody awful, I was gutted. Time and a place beer again, isn't it? Baking hot.
Hopefully not then.
That's all you've got in the fridge. A can of cold Coors. It's going to go down the hatch, isn't it?
I saw a comment. What was the comment?
Which one's that, mate?
So Steve Griffiths, what's your favourite beer out of the 4 for 6 range at Tesco's?
Yeah. You put your bit in on that.
I'm going to go with Life and Death. A drink that I've gone back to many times. Life and Death. I think there was a challenge. I don't think you ever got around to doing it, which was from Swiggin Steve, which is which four beers would you choose? And you end up looking like a fucking maniac in the middle of Tesco's aisle because you're like that. Yeah, I like that one. Yeah, that one. Oh no, I forgot about that. Put that one back. I love that. And I was there for about half hour. Wanda wasn't here. She was away. And I think I had the security guard looking at me as if I'd gone fucking nuts. And I picked Life and Death, Pinata. Pinata's a decent beer. And I picked no, I'll tell you what, I changed my mind. How can you not pick Sierra Nevada Pale Ale? The beer that started everything.
The classic, mate. Yeah. Yeah, that's a bloody good beer. That is. It's reliable, isn't it? I'm gonna have to get a beer now. I'm not twat.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it? So where have we got to? Reviewed Coors Light. I know we got to no curry. No curry tonight. I drink for myself. I'm just reading your comment, Craig. I drink for myself, then share it. It affects the size of the channel. I'm fine with that. I think that's absolutely right. You can get bogged down with, is this going to get me a lot of views or subscribers? And we've never been like that. I pick beers, Wanda picks beers. I'm just replying to Craig's comment. If I drink for myself, then share it. If it affects the size of the channel, I'm fine with that. I don't pick beers ordinarily that I think are going to grow the subscribers. I pick beers I want to try, or Wanda pick beers that she wants to try. And I think you can all get bogged down in, will this get me lots of views? Will this get me lots of views? And I don't think there's no rhyme or reason to it. Supermarket beers obviously do better. If they come out, the new ones come out, they do better. But it is what it is.
What was that referring to, chap?
That was Kent, Craig's thing. I drink for myself and share it. If it affects the size of the channel, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I mean, I've spoke to you before about this, Scott. Gauging it from my channel, from who I'm subscribed to on my channel. When I look down, you're fucking up there, mate.
Yeah, but I've got the eye candy. I've got the eye candy, mate. She sat over there. The eye candy.
Well, if you want to go down that road with that and whatever, but when it comes to actually subs equals views, you wipe the floor with everybody, and I mean that. And even Simon, in the grand scheme of things, on certain videos, you're right. He's head and shoulders above everyone on subscribers. View for view, I think you take the beating. I can't think of any other beer channel, where you've got just over 500 subscribers and you're getting 100 plus views on every video.
Yeah,
I can't think of anybody else.
To be honest, I don't have the answer there. I don't know. Personally, and this is being absolutely personal and honest, I put it down to Wanda. I do, because I think, and I'm biased for this because obviously I'm marrying her next year, but I think she's eminently watchable. She's for someone that doesn't.
You're both watchable though.
But for someone that doesn't actually like being filmed, I think she actually comes across really well. She's natural, she's nice, she's honest, and I think those things, I think they come across on camera. That's my opinion on it.
No, fair play.
And I've had this conversation with you before. I mean, we fall out about this channel all the time. It puts
it's
a fucking. It puts a massive strain on our relationship. People don't understand it. You do. It puts a massive strain on our relationship. But do you know what? Fair play to her. She's as good as gold. She really is. And there is, and I've said to you before, without her, there is no Scott's beer reviews. If she doesn't do it, I'm done. I don't want to do it. And it's me and her. It's not me. There'll be the odd thing with me if she's not here. Like this tonight, she can't be involved tonight for other reasons. But there is no just me. It's me and her. We're a partnership. We're a team.
Yeah. No, you'll be up there, mate. I'm telling you, you'll be up there. You'll be fucking hitting 1,000 by the end of the year.
I'll be earning my £10 a month. Don't you worry about that.
Free beer, mate. That's how I've got to say. I'll be cashing out at the end of the week.
But I've not. And this is absolutely. Do you know what? You asked Wanda yesterday. It's probably the first time, really, where I've actually been quite excited. Where I got up yesterday morning, and I think we were at 498, and we've been around that area for a few days, and I was actually quite excited that we hit 500. It's like a little milestone for us, and I was actually quite proud of that, and so should she be, because she puts in as much effort as I do.
No, you keep doing what you're doing.
And I might have to get her I might buy her the brownie points as a 500 subscriber.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, any excuse, mate. Any excuse.
No.
I think he secretly wants to try it. He's just using me as an excuse now.
Of course he does, Wanda. Of course he
Of course I
does.
do. So stupid, isn't it?
Yeah, naturally, mate. Thomas, Winter Beer Reviews. What's the average cost of beer in the UK? Craft range. What's the most you've ever paid for a beer?
Average cost of beer in the UK, is that the craft range or supermarket range, Thomas? I'd say probably about £5.
I'm comfortable. If I go into a bottle shop, I'm comfortable with about £5 or £6 for a double IPA.
I think I've paid. I can't remember what it was for. It might have been either Comfort Settings or Allen. I think I paid in the region of about £7 a can for one of those two, but I can't remember which one it was.
I've probably paid about £7 or £8 for a light beer.
No, I'll tell you what's the most expensive I paid for a beer. It was Yellow Belly, and it was £11 a bottle.
Yeah. I don't know about you, but I feel more comfortable shelling out that little bit more on a darker beer than I do a light beer.
I'm being
I
seen
don't know
off.
why.
I'm being seen off on a light beer. If it's dark, I'm with you all the way. My brain's ticking at that point, thinking I might pay that for that, but I won't pay it for that.
Yeah.
Because I don't know about you. I don't know about the guys in the comments. There's something about having a bit more of an experience with a nice dark beer.
Mm. It's especially when it's cold, when it's a bit nippy, and it like in the winter months, it's a little bit nippy, cold nights. There's something comforting about a bloody imperial stout, and I don't know what it is.
Yeah. And
but it always seems.
most of these things your fucking neck. I mean, the reason I fell asleep on my bike the other day was we rode 14 miles because Wanda told me there was a pub doing takeout. So we got on the bikes and we're actually looking to do the London to Paris bike ride next year for Great Ormond Street. So we're testing the legs. We've had a first day. Wanda, how did you get on with Insanity today? Back on the Insanity training. So trying to get myself into a little bit of shape. Wanda doesn't need to lose any weight. I need to lose about fucking 9 stone. So she promises. She says to me, "There's a brewery, a pub that's open. We'll ride out there." That was on a Sunday. It was baking hot. Gets out there, fucking thing's closed. So I've bought myself 4 cans of Punk IPA, which I necked within about 10 minutes, and then had to ride back 14 miles. I fell asleep on my bike and almost killed myself.
Yeah, I did see your comment about smashed avocado.
My arse. It felt like it had 10 rounds of Mike Tyson beating the shit out of it. It was horrible.
Spicy and easy, Elvis, and Punk.
I know. Al's a massive fan of Punk IPA and Elvis juice. He's a top man, but he had ICAT as well.
Elvis juice is good though.
He had ICAT as well, and he liked that.
Life and Death is a Stone Cold classic. Yep.
Absolute belter of a beer.
Life and Death, fantastic. Well, the beer, no idea. Going right off your conversation now, and just say you certainly know you're drinking the Tuck In from Northern Monk.
Yes, that was one of the other beers when we go back to the conversation of something that doesn't hide its ABV. That Tuck In does not hide. I think was it 9 or 11. I can't remember which one it is. It's not even fucking trying. It's not trying, but it is really nice.
Steve Griffiths. Thought the Dupolis, I thought was a great. A lot of people slate it. Yeah, that's had a bashing, hasn't it? We know Scott, don't we, from some past experiences with that beer.
I didn't mind Duopolis. I thought it was all right. I
thought it was all right.
I know Mark didn't like it, but each their own. You know, I don't think Simon liked it either, but I thought it was all right.
Yeah. No,
I've had worse.
Perfectly drinkable. I mean, just the way beer's structured now, especially in the supermarkets for that matter. You drink it and you forget about it, don't you?
Yeah.
You move on to something else. It's just, I suppose it gets lost in translation a little bit.
Because that was in Asda's, wasn't it?
It keeps moving and moving, doesn't it?
I don't go in. I know that was in Asda's. That's where I picked it up from. I don't even know if Asda's still stock it. I don't go into Asda's, so I don't know. There's no point.
No.
Why would I go into Asda's? They're not fucking interested. Not interested in it.
No. Yeah, it's like Sainsbury's though, isn't it? As well, they've done a bit of a half-baked sort of craft beer, but it's not really a range.
Dipped their little toe in it and then decided it wasn't for them and didn't bother.
Yeah, and it's pretty much. I mean, like, I don't know about your Sainsbury's, but it's like four Tiny Rebel beers, core beers, and then a couple of like token gestures from other breweries.
Well, they had that nanobot, didn't they? I told you about nanobot, and you went and got that. I think Paul got nanobot as well. And that's about it. There's fucking nothing else.
It's not. There's nothing appealing compared to the likes of Tesco's, Morrison's, and Waitrose, and M&S for that matter as well.
And M&S, yeah. I need to get back over to M&S. That Arbor creme, cafe creme, I really like that.
Cafe creme.
Really like that.
Yeah, solid stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, I was impressed when I reviewed that, and I failed. I don't know why. I think back now, it's not in a pint can, is it? It's a 440.
I said that in our review actually. I said, do you know what? The first thing that upsets me without even drinking it is Arbor dealing 568, not 440. Wanda was gutted because Wanda we went over to it.
They're a pint can outfit.
Yeah, and we went over there and Wanda. I said to Wanda about it. She said they got it. Like it was one can left, and she was really excited about it. And she didn't like it. What's nice with Wanda is and I mean this in the nicest way, is the disappointment where she's really excited about a beer, like the mint choc pale ale thing from Turning Point. I mean, she's picked that. She wanted that. We get Sam and Chantel wanted to try along with us, and I think I was the only one that actually liked the fucking thing. And the disappointment in Wanda's face because she thought she was going to like it was brilliant.
I was so disappointed with them Beavertown beers. I was really, really hoping that she'd like that choc orange porter, and that never hit the mark, did it?
There's no one more disappointed than she was.
Yeah, I was gutted.
The trouble is now, but probably because you know Wanda. And you're probably on the lookout as well for the stuff that you think she might like as well.
Yeah.
Because I do it. It goes through my brain. And, she might like that. She might like that. And
there's nothing worse than building a beer up in your mind from the branding and the wording.
Yep.
Chocolate orange porter.
Yes.
You're building it up. You're thinking, this is going to be an absolute drinking experience. You open it and it's.
Well, I got the Total Eclipse as well, the Neon Raptor Total Eclipse, the Jaffa cake in the tin, and we both agreed this is hers. Didn't like it. Didn't like it.
Yeah. I thought that'd be nailed on as well because I really enjoyed it when I had that.
She's a complicated lady. Aren't you, love? No comment.
Cocodocus.
Oh, Cocodocus. We were watching your Cocodocus yesterday. I thought she was going to cry. She did cry.
Life and Death is fantastic. Done that one. Personally, I think that Scott and Wanda are reviewing beers together. They're getting 2 views at the same time. How many other channels do that? Exactly. There's nobody else doing it, is there? I mean,
Nope.
Louisiana Beer Reviews occasionally does a beer review with his daughter, but
there's no one. There's no one else out there that would put their whole fucking relationship at risk for it. That's why.
Lord Brewing, it's good to watch the fact that you both have different tastes, makes an interesting and gives different dynamics.
I don't know. I think we get on all right sometimes. She's learning all sorts. The thing that cracks me up, and I still look at it every now and then, on the shed roof, is her her tasting notes from the Barry Beer Festival, where we went down for that and saw Simon, and they're bringing out all these beers, and where I sit in the shed, I can see her notes, and she's written on the notes, "I think I'm gonna die." And it just cracks me up. I look at it every now and then, and it just amuses me.
Spice and Easy, we did 500 at the same time, lol.
Well done now. On the right track, mate. You're doing all
right. Barry, I agree, Scott. You can't do this and not have a bit of pride or want to have more views. I think most people do well doing the most things in. Yeah.
So for me, and I've read this conversation. I know that there are people in this to make money, and do you know what? Whatever your take on this doesn't make me right, you wrong, you right, me wrong, or anything like that. I've always seen this. Excuse me. I've always seen this as I get to spend probably tomorrow's video is a tad longer, but about 12 minutes. So people complain about the length of the videos, obviously, and I can't remember who it was. I think it was Paul. There's 2 people reviewing a beer, so we elongate by you get 2 reviews in one. I think we average out about 12 minutes. I get to spend 12 minutes having a laugh with Wanda and trying beers as well. And if people choose to watch that and subscribe, then thank you. I'll appreciate that every day of the week. We're not going to be everybody's cup of tea, and I understand that as well.
There's a beer review for everybody out there.
Yeah, absolutely. And I completely agree. We've all got Paul's on here. I know Barry's on here. You're on here. I'm on here. We've all got people. As soon as they flash a bit, I'll get notifications. Someone say, "Oh, I'll watch that." And there are other people. I'll look at that later.
Yeah. Well, like I always used to say to you, I used to watch your videos when I was having a bath.
Yeah, we've got a bath.
I'd have a playlist. Got fucking showers now, mate. What's that all about, eh? I've made a sacrifice. I've made an ultimate sacrifice. I've given up my beloved bath. I used to love a good soak.
Yeah.
Just have a beer.
Yeah.
Put YouTube on and just sit in the bath for 40 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Oh God.
You can't watch my videos anymore. Got nothing to do.
I can, but I listen to your videos now when I'm in the van.
That's right.
I know it's not quite the same, but
I don't give a fuck.
I'm limited on time, mate.
I know you are.
Spinning plates. You know what I'm like with work, mate.
Yeah, I know you are. Yeah.
All go, mate. All go.
Yeah. So will I be seen?
Yeah. Okay. What's it going to be like on your first day? You're going to do some pictures on your first day back. Sweat? What's all this sweat about?
You know, I just be very grumpy.
Nah, you'll be all right. You'll fall into it. You've done
Done it for 20 years
for a
already.
long time. Yeah, that's what I mean. You've done it for a long time. Walk off the duck's back, mate. Right, what are we up to, mate? On comments, I'm losing the track here.
There was all Barry's, but also just because you want to do well with your channel doesn't mean it's to be all and end all. Absolutely. I don't have to hide my reviews. So I do with my lovely lady a couple a week. Would I do more? I don't know.
I think you tried it, didn't you? A few times.
We do. We've done a few where we've done 3 a week. And that's probably the maximum for me.
3 a week.
3 weeks. 3 weeks is maximum for me. Yeah. If I'm governed by Wanda. Every day of the week, I'm governed by what she's comfortable with doing, and I take that into account as I should do. So what she's comfortable with doing, I've said this time and time again. She doesn't drink the drink; she sips the fucking things. It's it. That's all she does. I'm governed what she's comfortable with, and that's the important thing for me. Is that Mulan? I've never seen Mulan.
Took in 12%.
Oh, fucking hell! Yeah, and it was all of that. Have you reviewed that, Barry? Where have you reviewed that? In the toilet?
In the attic. Next door's garage.
Yeah, just popping out to the car.
Yeah. Oh, I can hear someone outside screaming. I think they've fallen over.
I'll just take this beer and my phone with me.
Asda are now doing 2 packs for £9. A few more beers creeping up lately. Lagunitas 4 packs, etc.
Lagunitas is a decent old school side.
Lagunitas is decent.
Yeah.
Then Mark puts you was on about dark beers earlier and for the winter. I couldn't remember the names, so had to search for it. Imperial Macchiato from Wylam, double hazelnut praline porter. You lads tried that one.
But it sounds lovely.
It sounds fucking glorious. Yeah, I've had a couple of beers from Wylam, but I don't think I've had that one.
That sounds really good.
It sounds the business though.
Yeah, but hazelnut.
Yeah.
I'm in that.
Adam Mizzy Beers, glad you're still on. Dropped out to have my tea.
Hi, McDonald's. I didn't queue for it though. I'm not isn't.
Oh, Barry, pissed myself laughing. I've reviewed it, lads.
He is a character.
We have a little bit of banter with Barry, don't we?
He's yeah. Oh mate.
Hey, he's a good bloke, Baz is.
Yeah, they are. All two, both of you guys. Kept me going really with Wanda the last few months. A little bit of banter and a bit of a laugh.
Yeah. If we can, we sometimes forget about humour, don't we? Injecting a little bit of humour into people's lives.
Yeah.
I'll put my hands up. I'm guilty as much as the next person is. You get a little bit sidetracked with what's going on with day-to-day things, and
especially now.
Yeah. big time. Big time. You need to rein it back a little bit and just think, time out.
Yep.
Let's have a laugh and just forget about it for 5 minutes. Sort of
I'm fairly lucky with that because me and Wanda, we do have a relationship where we laugh a lot. Mainly it's me laughing at her when she's banging into shit and things like that, but we do have a giggle. But when you expand out of that and you get a couple of friends that you can have a giggle with as well, it does help. It does help.
Yeah, best form of what is it? Laughter is the best
form of medicine.
Yeah, that's it. Form of medicine. Yeah, it is.
Unless you're a diabetic, and then insulin's quite helpful.
Yeah, you're shit fucking creep then, aren't you?
Yeah, how did you cure him? I tried telling him a joke, but the cunt died.
Right. Comments pouring in again. Barry, reviewed it in the bedroom tonight.
Was she in the bath?
Nightcap, isn't it? 12%.
Yeah. I bet you, what he wants to, what I need you to do, Barry, this would be absolutely fantastic, is do a nighttime review with lying next to you asleep.
Oh, that'd be quality. Midnight beer review.
And or do a secret lemonade drinker as he's tiptoeing down the stairs with the camera.
Yeah. Opens the fridge and it's just full of Imperial stouts.
Yeah. Or he's fucking his kegs out, one of his kegs, 900.
Oh yeah. He sees a bright light in the bedroom shining in. It's Captain Keg, like the Batman sign. So he has to sneak downstairs and.
It's what he said to me the other day.
It's
what he said to me the other day. He got home from work and he didn't think anyone was in, so he's saying hello. He got no answer, so his first thing was to rush to the fridge to get beer out so he could review it. The beer whisperer.
That's actually Tom, isn't it, from America, the beer whisperer.
The beer whisperer.
Music beers, lol, pie and chips, drove past the massive queue. Oh yeah, fuck all that shit. Don't mention it, Scott. What mates off or top lads, both of you. Music beers, all the beer, no idea. You need a man shed, mate.
Oh, he just fucked
Everybody
his
needs
garden.
a man shed. What's life if you can't have a laugh? Don't want to know. Yeah. That's what it is. It's just a bit fucking fun at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
Take it or leave it. Take it or leave it.
Absolutely, and it's. I mean, us three have a giggle most days, and it's funny. I said to Barry the other day that we're obviously we're getting married next year. You two are invited. Obviously, we're allowed to have 80 people, but we've had to go through Doomsday Scenario 1 and Doomsday Scenario 2. So we've had to halve it and then halve it again. And Barry's the first to go. Fucking arsehole. Danielle can go, just not Barry.
We can wave to you from a distance, though, can't we? If me and Barry meet up in Portsmouth, we can.
You can stand outside.
Across the road. When you come out of the church and people are chucking confetti over you, me and Barry will be the other side of the pavement.
Yeah, throwing bricks.
With a couple of arse bricks. Yeah, fucker.
I've got about 10 minutes, mate, and then I'm going to have to go.
Yeah, I was going to say, I've I've just remembered I've got work tomorrow. I've only got a little bit to do tomorrow. Though. Nothing too tasking.
She might be watching.
There's comments. Jesus Christ. That's your fault, that is, because you're on here.
Oh, we called on retracting that message. Oh, no, she might be. Yeah, you don't know, Barry. She's probably. You don't know. What? No. I've just seen. No, I'll get to that in a minute.
Right. Big thank you, as always, to all you lovely people out there that have left comments and kept it going for a little bit. Much appreciated. Big thank you to that lovely fella there.
I'm just going to reply to 2 comments before we go.
Yeah, go for it, mate.
When are you getting married? March next year, Paul. Wanda saved my life. I swore I'd never get invited. I'd never get married again. But when you find the one that you want to spend the rest of your life with, I think sometimes that changes. When I found her, I'll let you know. That's a joke. That's a joke. Wanda is the best thing that's happened to me. She saved my life. Without her, I'm not here. So next March is going to be a phenomenal day. 40 people, 80 people, 2 people. Don't care. Just want to marry the woman. She's lovely. There was another one. Is Wanda watching The Tiger King? Wanda's watching Mulan.
Mulan.
She's watching Disney Plus, John. What would you expect? The woman's a nutcase.
Yeah.
Oh, I've just seen Adam's comment also. The plan is, if I'm sober enough to do it, we are going to do a beer review at the wedding. It won't be live, but there will be one reviewed. And I've got a plan on what the beer will be.
SG?
No, it's a vocation beer, Mr. and Mrs.
Oh, okay.
If it's available.
We'll see.
If not,
anyway,
I'll pick something else.
Yeah, big thank you to all you guys that have tuned in to take the time to watch us do something live. I'm sure we'll team up again in the not too distant future and knock out something else.
We'll have a look at the Lord's. We'll have a look at the Lord's stuff, John.
Yeah, Lord stuff. Yeah, with John, we'll be probably that's probably be next stuff actually.
Yeah.
A Lord Brewery showcase with the man himself on the live stream. So that'll be interesting.
We'll schedule that so Wanda can be involved as well because she likes John and Lord's Brewery. So we'll make sure that she's available for that one as well.
Right. Okay. Ciao for now. Thank you very much. See you on the next one.